My name is Kellen. Welcome to the course. Now we go to take a look at INUS and SUIN conditions. QCA as a set theoretic method will manifest the causal complexity phenomenon. Causal complexity covers three characteristics, including equifinality, conjectural causation, and causal asymmetry. Most importantly, these characteristics produce special conditions that are neither necessary or sufficient condition, but we call them INUS or SUIN condition. First, we briefly review what three causal complexity features are. Equifinality shows different paths or explanation that can lead to the same outcome. Conjectural causation allows the effect of combinations of conditions emerge rather than the effect of single condition. And causal asymmetry means the causal effect of non-occurrence of the outcome does not automatically mirror that of the occurrence. Now it's time to dive in INUS and SUIN condition. INUS stands for a condition that is an insufficient but necessary part of a condition which is itself unnecessary but sufficient for the outcome. Whereas SUIN condition stands for a condition that is a sufficient but necessary part of a condition that is insufficient but necessary for the outcome. Here, we have an example in which we might investigate the effect of three conditions, in short, AI, people, and data, on the outcome high performance. Our result shows the sufficiency solution term like this. We see condition data only has its effect on the outcome when it is combined with the condition people. It is therefore insufficient on its own but necessary to form a sufficient conjunction with the condition people. The whole sufficient condition, data, and people then is not the only path lead to the outcome high performance, but combined with another condition. Briefly said, the condition data alone is insufficient, but it is a necessary part of a conjectural condition, which is itself unnecessary but sufficient for the outcome. We call it is INUS condition. The insufficient but necessary part is linked to the conjectural causation complexity by the logical AND operator, while the unnecessary but sufficient part is linked to the equifinality feature by the logical OR operator. For the necessity analysis, we have the result as displayed on the screen. The conjunction between two necessary conditions. The union of data and AI and the conditioned people. If we look at the union of data and AI, the condition data or AI alone is a sufficient part of a necessary condition. But they are unnecessary parts either because they can be mutually substitutable elements of a necessary condition for the outcome. Then either the union of data and AI or the condition people alone is insufficient for producing the outcome, high performance, but the combination of them is necessary for the outcome. This kind of the condition, like data or AI, is a SUIN condition, where a condition is a sufficient but a necessary part of a condition that is insufficient but necessary for the outcome. The sufficient but unnecessary part is linked to the equifinality characteristic by the logical OR operator. Why? The insufficient but necessary part is linked to the conjunctural causation characteristic. We have made it through the chapter. As a final note, INUS condition is an insufficient but necessary part of a condition that is itself unnecessary but sufficient for the outcome. And SUIN condition is a sufficient but unnecessary part of a condition that is itself insufficient but necessary for the outcome. I hope you've enjoyed the course. There are more relevant topics in this course. Let's learn more and see how you can apply set theoretic methods such as QCA in your profession and social science research. Thank you.